9 phrases manipulator use to make you feel crazy. By clear-cut definitions, manipulators are people who lie for a living in order to get what they want, either this way or that. They are ruthless, lack normal human empathic emotions, and best of all, they are great at it. Manipulator can be creative at heart. Obviously, it takes a clever and creative person to endure such a character. They need the intelligence, wittiness, and artful skill of manipulations to succeed in their dirty deeds. However bad it may be, it is a skillful character trait and not everyone can pull it off. They can also be biased. Manipulators do not have a soft heart. They can be conniving and biased, not thinking twice about the mess they make trying to get what they are after. They will go at all lengths to achieve their goals, regardless of anything. In fact, this is one of their main characteristics. Sinister, you see? Yes, indeed they are. They are the type of individuals who do not care or even give thought to other people's feelings and emotions. Therefore, they will do what is necessary to get their way. They will use an incentive method and try to make subtle suggestions in order to get the outcome they want. Manipulator will try to make you think it was your idea to begin this. Yes, this is how good they can be. They can, however, be spotted in their palette of lies if you only listen. People use manipulative sentences or phrases usually to get their way, bullying, gaslight, or create a power imbalance. For narcissistic people, it is tactic used to create a conflict, inflict emotional abuse, or diminish the self-esteem of others. In some cases, the speaker does not intend to cause harm, but their words may still have damaging effect. Manipulators use certain phrases to achieve their objectives, which can be recognized as: Number 1. You are too soft-hearted. Manipulators often use this adjective to try to make you believe you are too soft at heart, which is why your feelings are hurt. Even if that is the case and you are a soft-hearted person, that does not give them the right to make it seem like this is a negative trait to encompass. Furthermore, how else are you supposed to respond to someone that is mistreating you? Do they expect you to simply let it slide all the time? If that is the case, it should not be. Soft people have the right to raise their voice and tell manipulators what they are doing wrong, why, and how it makes them feel. Number 2. You overthink everything. As individuals with strong emotions and rational mind, we often do tend to overthink things. We even tend to overthink and sway the small stuff, which may not be the healthiest thing to partake. However, when speaking to and about manipulator, the story is a different one. No one can and should blame you if you are overthinking and analyzing things that a deceptive person has said to you. They are always on to something. To try to rationalize their behavior and words by really looking into what they say may be a smart idea. Manipulators are always lurking, scamming, and deceiving. Being alert and cautious is the only way to save yourself and everyone around you from the deceitful mind of a true manipulator. Therefore, the next time you are told to stop over-analyzing a manipulator's words and actions, be reminded that this is the only way to find the underlying cause in their sea of lies. Number 3. I dislike making a scene. This could not be more wrong. Manipulators love making scenes, even if it wreaks havoc on everyone around them. They love attention more than anyone, so putting on a performance or even participating in one to complicate things is one of their favorite tasks they pretend to hate. However, do not be fooled by this. Making a scene is where they thrive, but in the dark. They do not shout out or make it obvious that they are making a scene. They do it in very sneaky, manipulative ways that can hardly go noticed. One other thing they master is throwing you under the bus. Deceitful individuals will make you think you are in the wrong and should be the one to apologize and fix it. You are left feeling down and, frankly, clueless and confused. Number 4. You do not comprehend what I am saying. Blaming others for not comprehending what they are saying is the most common thing manipulators do, and quite well, really. When they are caught red-handed in their web of lies, their best bet is to make you feel incompetent and plain out stupid by telling you that you do not understand where they are coming from. The best way to recognize a pony is by this exact phrase. If you hear this far too often from the same persons, be sure to investigate further and try to get to the bottom of their deceptions. This type of people thrive on the hurt of others. So when they see you are confused and hurt because you do not understand what is being said, they are a winner. Number 5. Your actions are quite unreasonable. Making others confused and lost by what they are saying is masterful skill of a typical manipulator. They also tend to try to make people think they are being ridiculous when contradicting what they are saying. When they persist on doing this, it gives you a feeling of uncertainty and you start to question yourself. The next time you are faced with any of these phrases and you recognize the manipulator in actions, take nothing to heart. It is always them and never you. They can be very persuasive, conniving, and witty. Manipulators are very skilled at what they do and can easily fool anyone. If you do not have any experience with such deceitful persons, be cautious. Even smart individuals can find themselves tangled in the web of lies crafted by a manipulator. Never take anything they say too seriously and feel bad about it. Most of the times, if not all the time, manipulators are the ones in the wrong, no matter what they say. They can make you feel confused and that your behavior and reactions are irrational, but do not fall prey to their lies. Simply smile, note, and ignore. Number 6. That's not what I said. This can imply that you are lying about what was said or skewing the meaning. People who use this word are essentially attempting to gaslight and deceive since they are fully aware of what they said. They may go as far as to say you are hearing things. Implying that you are lying or misconstrue their statement is also an attempt to avoid responsibility. Another intent is to make you second-guess your ability to hear, interpret, or understand. Adding that you are hearing things suggests that you are hallucinating or delusional. Emphasize that you know what you heard. Make it clear that you won't participate in conversations with anyone who denies the thing they said and tries to belittle you in the process. If it's someone you need to continue the conversation with, inform them that you are willing to revisit the conversations when they can own up to their words. Number 7. You shouldn't feel that way. The speaker is trying to control your emotions. It is also dismissive of your feelings, as if they don't matter. How dare you? Maybe your response if you're someone who doesn't mince a word. A person who is shy or doesn't know how to stand up for themselves, express a need, or set boundaries may adapt it. Put your foot down right away when someone attempts to dictate how you should feel. Calmly let the speaker know you will decide how to process your feelings. If they insist that your feelings are inappropriate in the circumstances, then you can choose to disengage from the conversations. You are setting a boundary by taking this approach. It lets the person know what you are unwilling to tolerate, and you will feel good about yourself for taking a stance against manipulation. Number 8. You are overreacting. Saying you are overreacting is a tactic designed to trivialize your feelings and silence you. And just like that, you are dismissed. The person's intention is often to deflect from their wrongdoing while painting you as someone who is unreasonable and unable to regulate your emotions. Accusing you of overreacting or exaggerating is a way to control your behavior or shame you. Perhaps because you are holding them accountable or setting a boundary. It's not only controlling and manipulative but can instantly put you on the defensive. You shouldn't have to defend yourself to anyone who is into negatively labeling your reactions to anything. Although this manipulative statement can be upsetting, reacting with anger may only make them double down and say, "You see, I'm right. Now you are acting crazy." Number 9. You made me do this. This is a classic blame-shifting sentence used by individuals who refuse to take accountability for their behavior. It's a famous line of narcissists who try to convince you that everything is your fault. They are essentially saying you are the villains and not a victim in the situations. Say you made them commit a certain act is unfair. Of course, we can influence other people's emotions positively or negatively, but we don't have the power to make any adult do anything. Relate to the person that they are solely responsible for their choice, actions, and any consequences. Feel free to call them out for trying to use you as a scapegoat. Make it clear that you are aware of the blame shifting and that their refusal to take accountability is on them. Frequent exposure to statements that question your personality, cognitive abilities, emotions, or mental state is psychologically damaging. You need to protect your mental health and self-esteem by taking a strong stance against manipulations, setting boundaries, or distancing yourself from toxic people.